I almost lost my second son earliest this year. On that very day, we went to the market together, and when we got to the market, there was no problem. We went to procure some clothes for him, and we were moving from one place to another until we got to a place where he was crying and he wasn't comfortable. He wanted to feed, and the mother was even checking his pampers. Maybe he want to change it and some stuff like that. Suddenly, I noticed that he was pale, and the mother also noticed it, that why is this boy not active? Because he's a very active boy. Immediately, as a medical personnel, I was able to identify that this is not right. This is cyanosis. What is going on? That is, he is showing a sign of lack of oxygen. So immediately I noticed that. I quickly, loosened his clothing and started fanning him and to give room for more ventilation. I noticed that there wasn't any changes. So immediately I carried my baby and started, moving out from that market, because it was a very crowded place and market will always be market. So I started running with my baby, trying to move out from that place. Immediately, something came to my mind that Lautech, now Union Teaching Hospital, is not far from the market. So my wife also was running, together with me, and my intention was just to be going to Lautech Teaching Hospital, at least for him to receive oxygen and not to worsen the condition, because I wasn't myself at that moment as a father. Now, before I could get a bike, the market women, the real mothers, they rallied around me and started, what happened? Afa, what is going on? Is there any problem with the child? I said, there is a problem. I'm looking for a bike. I need to get to the Teaching Hospital. They said, Afa, calm down. Any suru? And do you know the next thing they did? They said, Afa, it is heat. They pour water on him. They gave us Sun King solar fan. And within few minutes, I keep observing, monitoring him. Within few minutes, maybe just 1 or 2 minutes, my baby came around. The baby that was not responding before, was not crying, it was just down. And the baby responded very well. And I checked his conjunctiva, everything started coming up. He wasn't looking pale anymore, and he started smiling, showing signs of response. Now, why am I saying this? Why am I telling you this story? It's because, Islam really encourage, in fact, it is compulsory for every woman to wear a garment of honor, and that is jilbab, you understand? But for every nursing mother, the same thing is applicable to pregnant women. Islam also prioritizes our health and the health of our family. Whenever you, as a nursing mother that is using khimar or jilbab, whenever you are going out of your house, you must wear a khimar that is not thick, and you will give room for your baby ventilation. That very day, my wife did not wear a khimar, the one that we put zip at the back. She wasn't wearing it that day. She was actually wearing the one that is not, opened, that is not zipped. So that was the cause of the heat. It was actually heat suffocation that causes the condition of that baby that very day. Yes, but the goal wasn't to fight or to argue, but to make sure that my baby was okay. So anytime as a mother, as a nursing mother, and you are using jilbab, khimar, anytime you are going out, you should, whether during the rainy season or dry season, you should use a khimar that will permit your child to receive enough ventilation. Don't use a khimar that your baby's head will not be out, even when the baby is sleeping. Because this very day, my baby was actually sleeping before we left home. You understand now? So the mother just put him at the back and we set off. So the same thing for the niqab pregnant women. You should always prioritize your health. I'm not saying that you should remove your niqab, your veil. I'm not saying you should remove it, or you should not use it, or you should remove it on the way because you want to prioritize your health. No, but you should not use a thick one. And whenever you are alone or you are in a safe place that you know that strange men cannot come in, you should always try as much as possible to remove it so that you can receive fresh air. This is very, very important.